Hey guys, it's Ty from the Gaming Helm, and this week we're doing something a little bit different. We're coming at you with the Helm's own little theory about what the hell really did happen to the NCR in the Fallout universe. Yeah, I gotta do all the juicy research and goodness as to what happened to the NCR. So buckle up, buckos. This is the Gaming Helm's theory as to how the NCR really fell. Let's go! At this point, yes, everyone's got their own opinions, and that's totally fine. Until we get official confirmation, either through Amazon or Bethesda, it's all conjecture, it's all fan theory, and that's what makes it so awesome, is the conversation. Now, everyone has well-researched their information. It sounds very convincing, it sounds good, but problem is, we, the fans and the gamers, have no idea of the official timeline. And if I'm going to be 100%, I don't think the execs at Amazon are swapping notes with Bethesda, because it sounds like they don't know what the hell the timeline is either. Or at least, not yet. Maybe they're deliberately being aloof, just so we can be caught off balance, keep us guessing. I don't know. But let's just get straight into this. Let's go. It is true, yes, Shady Sands being destroyed is a huge blow to the NCR. It's their founding city. It's all where the new California Republic started. And if the president of the NCR was at Shady Sands when everything went kablooey, then yeah, that's bad for morale, but it wouldn't mark the end of the NCR, because as we all know, the fans of the games, and I'm sure we're telling the casuals who are just starting their Fallout journeys with the show, yes, the NCR has other cities, outposts, colonies, communities, and they're all over the West Coast. I mean, even at a conservative estimate, it would be very easy to assume that there's still thousands of NCR civilians and citizens all over the place. Maybe without the president's guiding hand, they're leaderless, and that would cause a power vacuum. Yes, of course. But does that mean it's gone? Hell no. I think it just made things really tribal. You know, things became ugly. Like I said, power vacuum, factions within factions. And that's why I would like to, if I may, bring out that famous saying, if history has taught us anything, all empires crumble from within. And that's how the NCR fell apart, infighting. And the figurehead behind the whole thing, who can we point the finger at and say it was this person's fault? It would be the fire mama herself, Lee Moldaver. I think it's her fault the NCR completely disbanded. And here's my points of interest and evidence I'm going to bring to you right now. So here we go. Buckle up. This is it. Think about it. What possible use could an old world from over 200 years ago, before the bombs fell, Marxist, pinko, communist, Moldaver, what possible use could she possibly have for the NCR? As heavy-handed as the NCR may come across, as they are, you know, colonialist, expansionist, you know, plant the flag and that's it. Okay, your land's our land now and you owe us a lot of taxes. Believe it or not, despite the authoritarianism that is behind the NCR, they don't negotiate, they just steamroll through, they're still a democracy. They run democratic elections and they elect their leaders from within by the people, through votes. Yes, when you really think about it, it would be, you know, a novelty to have, oh, look at that, we got an old world commie here, you know, from 200 years ago. This is how stupid people were back then. But still, what use could she actually have? And that's when it hit me. She didn't tell anyone who she really was and what she was really all about. She kept the whole, you know, communist recruiting famous Hollywood celebrities to, you know, bamboozle the masses into believing her point of view. No, what she really did was played the long game. She weaseled her way into the NCR, got a position of authority, got some clout. When Shady Sands went bye-bye, that's when she pounced. That's when she made her move. Did it work out? I don't think so. I mean, again, this is all just conjecture. And I will say, yes, she might have had some success, but people are saying on every single YouTube video behind their little theories, oh, she's got an army. What army? What are you talking about? Where's this army? She doesn't have a damn army. She had maybe at most head count less than 100 fighters at her beck and call at the observatory, which is now the current NCR headquarters. That's nothing. And that army, they're not soldiers, they're not trained, there was no tactics, no uniforms, no standard issue equipment. It was just a bunch of ragtag gangsters that she pulled together into her own little private war band. I'm pretty sure a lot of them, based on how young a lot of them were not even NCR vets. Yeah, these were just civilians she scooped up, and that's how they get you. They get you young. Turn them into her own little private militia force. But it's not like they were that effective. The Brotherhood of Steel literally wiped them out. Their first wave of attack did it. That's all they needed. A dozen knights, a handful of scribes, and a few dozen squires/initiates were able to take that base. And if it wasn't for the ghoul intervening, there would be that many more survivors. Think about it. The skirmishers took them all down in one go. That's no damn army. Sure, yes, Moldaver does have a full-blown cult that worships her underneath Vault 4. And I'm talking cult as it gets. They would make literally the sons of Adam blush. We're wiping dead body ashes and blood all over yourself. That's raunchy. That's nasty. I don't know why they worship her. I mean, I know the whole shtick of surviving now 2 nuclear hellfires. Yeah, that's kind of fun and all, but I mean, did she unite the NCR remnants under her one banner? Not even close. Which is leading me to my final point. The NCR Ranger that we see in the later part of Season 1. He's a little bit older, over the hump, definitely retired, or just disbanded. He himself said he didn't want to have nothing to do with her. He even went as far as describing Moldaver as a mad woman. Just think about this for a second. The Rangers were the NCR's best. They were special forces, recon, scouting, hunters, trackers, all wrapped into one, and it looks like they didn't want to have nothing to do with her. Yeah, during that final climactic battle between the Brotherhood of Steel, I did not see a single Ranger outfit. Nada. They had some weapons, a rocket launcher, but no Fat Mans, no mini nukes. I didn't see a single plasma rifle. I saw Moldaver, she was rocking one laser pistol, although I didn't actually see her use it. I guess they ran out of budget by that point in the episode, but at the end of the day, she had no damn army, and it was infighting. That's what brought the NCR down. They had a decent and defendable location. They had some weapons that could repel small raider gangs, but a full-blown assault by the Brotherhood of Steel, no dice. First wave, and that's it. It's over. One round, done. And the biggest piece of evidence is the Rangers did not follow her. They even dismissed her as a psycho, a mad woman. Maybe we'll get more information about her and what the hell happened. Some people say she's a synth, but no. We saw her get shot, and she was bleeding blood. Synths, milk, white oils and lubricants. No synth. She's human, so if she was the original, I don't think that Fallout has ever tried cloning, but what I'm thinking is probably cryogenics, because in Fallout 4, and even in this show, cryo is the way to go to, skip out a few centuries. When Shady Sands went, that's when she made her play, and she wasn't successful. Which explains why she was so desperate to get her hands on cold fusion. You think she's going to share it with the people? No, of course not. She would use it to assert authority over the wasteland. That's what she would do. I mean, even Lucy's father, McLean himself, said, "We are the same." Maybe the methods and tactics are different, but what he meant was, she is willing to do exactly the same evil to get what she wants. She will steamroll through anyone and everything that stands in her way as long as she gets what she wants. What does she want? Your guess is as good as mine. Power, authority, clout, all the above, who knows? And she's dead now. But maybe in Season 2 we'll get some more info on her. Maybe. But that's what happened. I know that whole chalkboard scene in Vault 4, it shows the fall of the NCR and then the nuke. No. Losing Shady Sands wasn't going to be enough. even if the president was there when it happened. No, it all fell apart when they turned on each other. The biggest, most powerful faction in the Wasteland fell apart because they didn't have a good leader, and it all just crumbled from within. That's our theory here at the Gaming Hour. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm right, because it's the only real explanation that makes any actual logical sense. And hopefully in season 2, we'll actually see for ourselves. Anyways, like I said, that's my research, that's my evidence. But what do you think happened? Let me know in the comments, all right? I'm actually quite interested to see what you think. Let's get a conversation going. But until then, as always, thanks a lot for tuning into this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, we'll see you soon. Take her easy.
Yep, we're back. It's good to be back.